Okay, so here we go with my vacuum form setup. I'm using a standalone vacuum pump I got out of a car in this guy. It's actually running at 6 volts instead of 12 volts. The reason for that is to make this guy much, much quieter. The nice thing about this setup is that it's completely self-sufficient. I don't have to worry about finding a vacuum or having all these hoses run everywhere. I just have my power cables. The heater is actually a floor heater that I found for 20 bucks. This one I actually found in the garbage of my old apartment complex. The feet had broken off the unit and the heating element itself was fine, so I was able to use that guy for heating up the plastic. Got it set up to a timer switch so that I can't accidentally leave it on for too long and bad things could happen, fire, bad thing. I'm using cork as a sealant because it'll take the heat and it's cheap. You can actually get a big roll of this from most auto parts stores as a gasket material, and it does very, very nicely. The system is actually set up by you push it down to activate a solenoid. It's actually a large solenoid I got out of a wrecked car, out of an Audi. Um, and so all I have to do is push down, triggers the solenoid, and activates the vacuum. This unit will go up to 18 inches of mercury, um, which is more than enough for what we're going to do today. In this case, I am doing a new canopy for my FT Cruiser. Okay, turn on the pump. See, it's very quiet. Set this guy up, turn on the heating element. Let's see, I have to reposition where that gauge is getting its feed from to get that needle to stop bouncing around a little bit. It's in line with the pump to the tank inside. I need to give it its own fitting after the tank to stabilize that needle a little bit, but you can see it's going up fairly quickly. And the plastic is starting to stretch out from the heat. This is, as you can see, just a plastic plate. No fan on the heater. Having a fan on the heater actually would cool the air down too much, and it just didn't work. So we got this thing going here, and we're almost at full pressure. Once this gets stretched out to the point where there's no longer this little lip, I'm going to grab it off there and slap it down. I'm going to take a second here to put my gloves on. Plastic's stretching out more and more. Okay. As it gets closer to that 18-inch mercury mark, it does tend to shake a little bit more. Alright, we should be ready now. Okay, and there we have it. So as you can see, all I had to do was push down on this guy to get it to activate, and I've got fairly good pull on this, but we want to get this, oh well, it burst there, so it's no longer got a vacuum, but you can see it doesn't take much force to activate the system. I have a nice new clear canopy. That's it.